Hello friends, welcome to my channel Being Probashi with Sujata. For this spring break, we planned a trip to Armenia, a landlocked country located to the northwest of the UAE in the South Caucasus region, where Eastern Europe meets Western Asia. And it is just 3 hours away from UAE by air. Our itinerary had 3 nights in Tsaghkadzor, the ski resort town of Armenia, and 3 nights in Yerevan, the capital of Armenia. This video is going to cover my 3-night stay in Tsaghkadzor. Our journey began with our flight from Dubai International Airport with FlyDubai to Zvartnots International Airport in Yerevan, the capital of Armenia. The flight was approximately 3 hours. As an Indian passport holder with UAE residency visa, we had the option for visa on arrival. Upon arrival in Tsaghkadzor, a popular mountain resort town, we checked into Marriott Tsaghkadzor hotel for a 3-night stay. It was sundown when we reached. So after completing the check-in formalities, we went straight to our room to shake off the tiredness of the journey and freshen up. This is our room number 118 of Marriott Tsaghkadzor. I'm going to open this. Nice. As soon as I entered the room, all my weariness got vanished immediately. The room was no doubt beautiful and spacious, but the main attraction of the room was the balcony. The view from the balcony was truly mesmerizing. So this is the same balcony, but just another door. We quickly freshened up and made a move to the hotel's restaurant, Brasserie, for dinner. This is the place where breakfast is also served every morning. That day for dinner, we had grills cooked in Armenian style and lavash, Armenian flatbread, and local Armenian wine, takar. On day 2, we had a plan to visit the Kecharis Monastery and Lakesevan. We started our day early and went to the restaurant Brasserie for breakfast. After breakfast, we geared up for our day trip to Kecharis and Lakesevan. It was a cloudy day and pretty cold outside. This is outside the hotel, so you can see the mountain and the monastery. Hey dear, hi. Okay, and this is our car that we have rented for 5 nights. Okay. Kaushik is here. Where are we going today?
Lakesevan.
And
there is a monastery.
So first we are going to the monastery.
That's right.
Kecharis Monastery, and from there we will go to Lakesevan, which is 1 hour and 10 minutes from Marriott.
Turn left and turn right, turn right.
Kecharis Monastery is just 2 to 3 minutes drive from Marriott. Kecharis Monastery is a medieval Armenian monastery located in Tsaghkadzor. Built between the 11th and 13th centuries, it served as both a religious and educational center. The complex consists of several stone churches and chapels with beautiful examples of traditional Armenian architecture. Surrounded by mountains and pine forest, it offers a serene atmosphere for visitors, making it both a spiritual site and a scenic cultural landmark. From Kecharis Monastery, we drove to Lakesevan, one of Armenia's most beautiful and iconic natural wonders. The winding road offered glimpses of snow-dusted hills and wide open skies before opening up to the vast, shimmering expanse of the lake. We headed to Sevanavank Monastery, perched on a rocky peninsula that was once an island. There it is, up on that huge rock. The only way to reach the monastery is by climbing up the steps. It had been cloudy since morning, but we were not expecting this weather. We had hardly reached the first landing of the steps that it suddenly started to rain, followed by hail. It was already so cold out there. Now the temperature dropped to minus. We were freezing with cold, but had so much fun. The rain stopped after a while and we made another attempt to climb up.
Hi! So this is our second attempt to go to this monastery, Sevanavankh monastery. The first attempt we just reached up to there and it started to hail, so we went back, and now this is our second attempt. But I can show you from here, just look at Lake Sevan.
On our way up, we met this gentleman. He was so cute. At that moment, I missed my matcha in Venice so much. And we continued with our climb to the monastery. We climbed the long stone staircase leading up to Sevanavank Monastery. At the top, the dark volcanic walled twin stone churches stood tall and proud. Sevanavank Monastery is a historic monastic complex located on the peninsula of Lake Sevan. Founded in the 9th century by Princess Mariam, daughter of King Ashot I, it originally stood on an island before water levels lowered during Soviet times, turning it into a peninsula. Today, Sevanavank remains one of Armenia's most visited landmarks, blending history, spirituality, and admiring the breathtaking view and the endless waters of Lake Sevan, the largest freshwater lake in Armenia and one of the largest high-altitude lakes in the world, sitting about 1,900 meters above the sea level. Often called the Jewel of Armenia, it covers an area of roughly 1,242 square kilometers, making it a key treasure for the country. While we were still savoring the view, it started to snow again. That was the second time in my life I was enjoying snowfall. The first one was in Salzburg, a city in Austria, years back. Being from UAE, where rain is a rare thing, you can imagine our excitement for this snowfall. Clearly, Tia was not excited. She was freezing with cold. It snowed hardly for 5 minutes and it was sunny again.
We came down and what is this here? Gata.
Yeah,
Is this hot?
it's hot. Warm.
Take a bite. Take a bite. How is it? Nice?
Soft.
Soft? Sweet?
Although the sun was back and it was warmer than before, but it was still cold. We were hungry and looking for a warm place.
We are going in this small cafe. Huh? No. Coffee. This feels like heaven.
At that moment, this small cafe was the best place on earth for us, providing the much needed coffee and warmth. Down the road, there are some souvenir shops and cafes. In case you want to buy souvenirs for home, you want to grab a coffee and eat some Armenian snacks. The road will further take you down close to the lake. If you want a boat ride on Lake Sevan, this is the place from where you can buy a ticket. Once we descended down, the weather was completely different here. It was sunny and no rain. From negative temperature, we were now at a comfortable temperature. We drove back some 20 kilometers from the monastery towards Tsaghkadzor when we found this place. From the Sevanavankh monastery, we drive down to some 20 kilometers to this place. This is supposed to be a beach, a Lakesevan beach. We found this place that looked like a public beach, but didn't see anyone there. Well, who would want to come for a swim in this weather? Still, I walked towards the lake.
Nice place.
We had a lovely time at Lakesevan, although we couldn't have trout at the lakeside that we had planned due to the bad weather. But our day was not yet over. We came back to Tsaghkadzor to our hotel room to take some rest before we stepped out again for an early dinner. We parked our car on Orbelibrotherstreet, close to the Kecharis monastery. You will find most of the restaurants here on this street. We were walking through the Orbelibrotherstreet, checking out the restaurant on either side of the street, when it started to snow again. We quickly walked up to the nearest restaurant with the name Purrestaurant. We were completely unaware of the kind of restaurant it was, but it turned out to be the perfect choice. The ambience, decor and the temperature inside the restaurant were just perfect. I guess these two are the reasons for the name of this restaurant, Purrestaurant. Let me take you back to the restaurant and show you what we had for dinner. We had lamb barbecue, chicken sikh kebab and lamb sikh kebab. After dinner, we went to a pastry shop called La Caramella on the same street. Our next stop was this supermarket. Day 3 was an exciting day. It was Kaushik's birthday. But we started the day in the usual way with breakfast at the hotel's restaurant Brasserie. It's basically the same food every day. They have a very little variation in their day-to-day menu. This is what we had for breakfast that day. And here is the surprise birthday cake from Marriott. Happy birthday, Kaushik!
Thank you
This
so
is
much.
a very beautiful surprise from the hotel. Wow, this is nice. Thanks to Marriott Tsaghkadzor staff for remembering Kaushik's birthday.
इमोशनल कर दिया.
After breakfast, we went to Tsaghkadzor ropeway. We bought the tickets and were ready to ride the cart.
Do you have anything?
The cart doesn't stop or waits for you to climb on it, so you have to stay ready. All you have to do is do a little jump while the cart scoops you up and close the guard immediately. Wow! Hello! This guard is the only protection at that altitude.
And Tia got hurt with that
When it was coming down.
yeah, when it was coming down, it just hit her head.
Nevertheless, we were having so much fun.
Wow, this is so beautiful. And Kaushik is just right behind us. There.
We reached the top, but we again had to do a little jump to get down from the cart.
How?
Jump.
Oh, slippery. Oh my god, what an adventure. Thank God we all landed safely. We stayed there for a while, taking some cool pictures and playing with the snowballs. We were there for an hour or so and came back the same way we went up. It was lunchtime, so we came back to Orbelibrotherstreet for lunch. Someone at the hotel recommended yasaman. So let's go for yasaman today for lunch. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
At yasaman we had chicken and lamb kebab with lavash, the traditional flatbread of Armenia. In the evening, we went out to celebrate Kaushik's birthday. He took us to Craftsmen. This restaurant is located quite close to the ropeway. After reaching there, we discovered that there were two more people who were celebrating their birthdays. We also did a small celebration before stepping out. At Craftsmen, we had bruschetta with tomatoes, Caesar salad, carbonara pasta, and Sevan white fish. If you are a fish lover, you must not miss this fish if you are in Armenia. For drinks, Tia had berry lemonade and we had tortori, Armenian white dry wine. It was Kaushik's birthday and also our last night at Tsaghkadzor. So we ate to our heart's content and enjoyed the night to the fullest. Day 4 was our checkout from Marriott Tsaghkadzor. We had our breakfast early and checked out from the hotel.
Today we are leaving Tsaghkadzor and we are going to Yerevan and we are going to stay in Marriott. So we absolutely loved our stay here and I wish we could stay here for longer, at least 2 to 3 days longer. I hope you have liked my video on Tsaghkadzor. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Being Provashi with Sujata. I will see you again shortly in Yerevan. Till then, take care and stay well. Bye bye.